Hi, and welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author, and welcome to my quilting room. Today we are going to start our t-shirt quilt series. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a t-shirt quilt from start to finish. I do have a video currently already out there that I will post up at the top. That, and also down in the description box, that I've already made, where I kind of went through the steps on how to make one, but we are going to make this one step by step. So each week we will do a different piece of this. This week we're going to be talking about how to prepare your t-shirts for the cutting process, and also with using stabilizers. So we are just going to jump right into this, and I'm going to show you how we do this. All right, so as you can see, I'm getting ready to cut up this sweatshirt. And yes, I'm cutting up a sweatshirt because, well, it is way too small for me. And so I like to take my scissors first, and I just cut up the sides around my design. And so that's all I'm doing right here for the sweatshirt. I'm going to show you how you can incorporate sweatshirts into your t-shirt quilts because they look really cool. So you should have something that looks like this once you cut all of the sleeves and things off. So then I just put that in my pile, and I grab my bag here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab another t-shirt. So here's one. This is from when I used to write books. And so what I will do now is, you can either use your rotary cutter and a ruler, or you can use your scissors. I'm just using scissors just to cut, and I just cut around the sleeve area, and I'm also going to cut up the other side and do the same thing, like so. And then when I come up to this neck part right here, I'm just gonna cut just right underneath the neckline here, and then I'll have my piece already there. And then I can go ahead and just cut this part off of the top. And if there's a design on the back like there is here, then what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and cut the arms off as well. And again, if there's a neckline still on there, I'll cut that off too. So that is how you prepare your t-shirts. So you want to do this before you do anything, before you stabilize, before you do anything. You just want to get all of this excess off of your shirt. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to start stabilizing these t-shirts. All right, so I have the iron heating up. You're going to want to do that, and then you're going to want to take your stabilizer. And again, I am using the Pellon 950 F as in Frank ShirTailor stabilizer. I've used this for many t-shirt quilts that I've made. And I am just going to lay my shirt on top here real quick. And then I will cut very closely, cut this excess off over here. Now you want to be careful with this stuff, because if you get it on the bottom of your iron, it is going to make a huge mess. And you probably will get a little bit on there, but you don't want to get a whole lot of this on there. It's pretty goobery. So I'm just going to cut this part off too, just because I cut this shirt kind of screwball. So just make sure I've got all this cut off. And then I'm going to flip this upside down on my shirt, because I certainly don't want to press on that side that has my design on it. I'm going to take my iron and I'm just going to press this on. Now this is an adhesive, so that's why I was saying you want to be kind of careful with this when you're pressing, because you don't want to get this on your mat, on your ironing table, and you certainly don't want to get this on your iron. So I'm just going to press this, and this will stabilize our shirt. And you're going to do this for every single shirt that you have, because you want to make sure that your shirt is nice and stable. Otherwise it will stretch and move when you go to sew it. So now you can see that's nice and stabilized. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this aside for right now, and we're going to do another one. Let's see, we'll maybe do this one. So you can see I have a lot of concert t-shirts from concerts that I went to, and I want to save them, but I know I'm not going to wear them anymore. So it's a perfect way to use up t-shirts without really wasting them. And t-shirt quilts are amazingly warm. So again, I'm just going to put this here like that, and then I'm going to cut probably right here, just a little bit shy. Like that. Okay, and now I can flip this over. Oh, I don't need to flip it over. Duh. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I wasn't. So we're going to stabilize this. You just let it sit for a couple seconds. This is kind of a good thing to do if you're just watching a movie or something. You can just do this while doing that. Helps you get it done a little bit faster. Okay, so I've got that nice and pressed. You want to make sure that your corners are pressed down the most. You don't want them peeling up. But here we go. So now my shirt here is nice and stabilized. And you could tell a difference actually in the texture. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can certainly see it once you do it, once you iron it on yourself. So now we're going to do the sweatshirt one, because I know there's probably a lot of questions about this. So what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of do the same thing. I'm just going to flip this just like that, upside down. And I'm just going to take some stabilizer, and I am just going to stabilize that. Just like we did with our shirts. Okay, now we're just going to press it. Now I recommend going a little slower with the sweatshirt, just because there's a lot more bulk with a sweatshirt, and you want to make sure that it really gets on there nice and good. Okay. And you can see as I'm coming closer to this pocket down here, it's a little bit harder for me to get this to solidify. So I'm going to have to spend a little more time down here, I think. Okay. And now it's on there. And now our sweatshirt has been stabilized as well. So this is how you stabilize your shirt. Okay, so that is how you prepare your t-shirt for a t-shirt quilt. So go ahead and grab all of your t-shirts and sweatshirts and start cutting them and putting on the stabilizer. All right, so the next time that we meet, you will need a ruler, and I'm going to be using a 15.5 by 15.5 inch square ruler. This is a Creative Grids ruler. So if you're interested in picking one up, then this is what you will need. You can also use a 10.5 inch ruler. This is an Omnigrid ruler that I have. So you can use that as well. We're going to be cutting these. I will show you how to cut them, and then we will be assembling them. So I will be showing you how to put this together. So you will need batting, and you will need your fabric that you're going to be using. So you need to decide if you're going to use cotton or if you're going to use flannel. I will be using flannel for my quilt. So go ahead and get all of your shirts together, get your count together so that you know how many you have. That'll tell you how many pieces of batting you're going to need. I will show you how to cut the batting as well. We'll start putting these together, and we'll just be on our way to putting our t-shirt quilt together. So that is it today. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that little bell. You'll get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.